Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We are back in Ub Nishir, hopefully to see the end of the quest line regarding Maurûsh and the Orc occupation, but we'll see in just a moment.
Ah, yes. There you are. We are in need of more people who can fight with us.
I know of some groups who reside nearby that we may be able to bring into the cause, especially with your help. There is Agazi, who last I saw with her band near the rocks lighter west, on the road to Ambarûl. Then Balgiba, he's camped near the Channel of Bâdizal to the south of Maurûsh. I ask that you go and speak with them. Convince them to join our cause to retake the stronghold if you can. Groups here have come to an understanding since Utûgi opened and we gained a common foe, so them and their cohorts should know to not attack you on sight, though if they do, you need only tell them I sent you. Okay, yeah, the road to Ambarûl. And we need to do that in order. Like, we don't get to choose which one we visit first. So let's see if we can... The road to Ambarûl. Let's see how we can do this. And yeah, and I intend to continue using the master in Ub Nishir to its fullest. There's really no reason why you shouldn't, if you are able. As we discussed on the previous episode, that might also include getting the reduced cooldown on your milestone if you can afford it. It will come nicely for this. So the Edâkhi, still a long way to go before we're done with that one. The Kurbani and the other hit, yeah. Friend and kindred reputation. Oh boy. So we are already friend with all of them. We'll get the... I mean, I plan to resubscribe at some point. And when I do, I guess that means all my future characters will get... Was it a 5? Or a 10% bonus reputation for all these factions? Supposedly. I think that that bonus is still bugged, it's not applying properly for all subscribers, which is a shame. I think that's one of the reasons they made the new expansion have 3 factions that are all really painful to max, because as you see here, we barely hit a friend with them, especially the Edâkhi. I did like 3 or 4 visits to the tasks board to just do Edâkhi tasks, and even with that we barely hit friend, and it's still the faction that requires the most grinding. We still need to get to ally, which is like 20,000 more reputation, and then getting to kindred, which is another 30. So that's like 50,000 rep on each faction. So that is a lot of running around gathering the rep items, or doing the weeklies, doing the instances. So yeah, that's a lot. So of course, the idea is that will motivate you to subscribe so that you can get the rep bonus and not grind as much. What do you have to say, Agazi?
This valley belongs to the Shagani, and no one else.
What brings you here, stranger? Agazi looks at you with hesitation, her posture appearing ready for a fight as you explain that you were sent by Galâmka in need of help. Ah, Galâmka needs help with his conquest of Maurûsh then? He has helped me many times in the past, so I will not refuse his call. We here are trying to clear what we can of the rock slide to make safe the path to Ambarûl, I guess. Typo. People are trying to flee this land and the path to the south contains many more dangers. Our task would go quicker if it were not for these lizards. Might you help and rid us of them? That would let us complete our work and head for Ub Nishir. Yeah, lizards I can do. 8. Like, I already see like, what? 3 of them? Oh, there's a lot of here. This shouldn't be a problem. Of course, without lag, it would go so much quicker. Well, yeah, it wasn't so bad. Lizards are not so bad. There's 2 more in here, so... Come on. Alright, but I think the issue with lizards is that they would apply a debuff that will increase your miss chance. So what happens is that you fight them for a long time because you're struggling to land your hits. Yeah, we gotta avoid that as much as we can. Already 7 out of 8. Hopefully... Ah yeah, the last one was not far. As you see, there goes my... missed hit. Boy. Oh, but there we go.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
Thank you for your help, Warden. I see why Galâmka trusts you so. With the lizards gone, we will hurry to finish what we must here and then make our way to Maurûsh. Truly, my friend, you have not only helped us this day, but helped the people of Urashtar have safer passage from this land and these demons who aim to take it from us. Agazi has pledged her help in retaking Maurûsh. Ah, Bâdizal, right next to the camp. Okay, not so bad. We can go there. Yeah, they are really not that far. Also have a relatively nice view of Maurûsh from here. Approaching hopefully we will not get dismounted because I am liking this angle quite a bit. I think I saw Balgiba the first time I entered the region. I'm thinking, what is this guy doing here? Something like that, maybe? Channel of Bâdizal. Okay, there he goes. I think this is the point where we will have some quests related to these ruins. We'll see.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
Ah, and who are you? Someone who has lost their way? No. You must be the one who has been helping Galâmka in this fight for Maurûsh. He must be wishing for my help and has sent you, or am I mistaken? No, you are right, but... Let me take care of this annoyance first. Balgiba appears cheerful but wary of letting you get too close. He stands ready to attack if needed. You tell him that he is correct and that you were sent by Galâmka to request his help. Ha! I knew it. Well, Warden, I wish to reclaim Maurûsh as well, so our swords will gladly join with his. We are working to harden our armors. Would you help us gather some tortoise shells? Their shells here in Enârshan are very sturdy and I am certain we can find some use for them. Once we have enough, my band and I will joyfully join Galâmka. Picture of Balgiba in here too. Right. Shells. Where do we get the shells? So no. Not related to the ruins. That's curious. Very curious indeed. Anyway, let's see if we can find those tortoise. Large seed pot. Cool. What do we have in here? I mean, if the small ones... Really? I mean, better junk items, I guess, but... Was it really worth it? Because here with the relics of Ikorban, you cannot get the teal items on the ancient relics. You need the grand relics to get the teal item. But with the seed pots, you can already get the teal items with the small seed pots. So I thought, well, if you can already get that teal item, then surely the large seed pot must have something else going for it other than more expensive junk to sell. Like, I don't know, instead of getting one rep item, you get two or maybe even three. And to be clear here, I'm not complaining. I think it was the right call to have the teal items also drop from small seed pots, considering that the Edâkhi are it's the reputation that is harder to max out. There are lesser quests for the Edâkhi in just 2 pops that I have seen. So it does make sense to get some extra help with them. Boy, not again. Yep, I'm missing the required key. Could have maybe tried to gather some more. Stop it! Stupid animals. Hate you both. With a passion. Let's see what else we got. We got here. Oh boy, yeah, I am running out of backspace so bad. I think at this point there's not much else I can do. Alright. Still need 2 more tortoise. More tortoise shell. But this is a really good place to farm the rep items. Large seed pod. Wait, I'm sorry, I cannot get them all. No. Wait, what do I do? I'm off tracking. At this point, I am really inclined of getting a junk carry-all. No. Yeah, I can't do this anymore. As much as I like having plenty of items to harvest in this little area here that has proven to be really good, I can't do it anymore. Would also be a great moment to be subscribed again, so that you could sell items on the fly. And I mean, it's just junk. I understand it's really not that important, but it's good junk. I think it's some of the most expensive junk you can get in the game to sell. And it's not like I'm broke or anything. I am not as rich as some other people. So every chance I get of getting some extra gold, I mean, who wouldn't? I am Captain Shaganikin again. About to hit 30 tokens of heroism. So halfway through. Not bad. Just need one more turtle. I mean, they were friggin' everywhere the last few episodes, and now that I really need to fight them, they are nowhere to be seen. Yeah, I don't have enough backspace for that. I mean, I can't. Without having to trash some items. I don't want to lose that. But now that I come to think of it, maybe I can. Because if I use that large seed pod, I would have using the last of the tools that I have. Come on. And that will free up some backspace. There you go. Yeah, there it is. Let's see if I am right with this. Yep. Cool. Now look at this. The Edâkhi is getting ahead of the other ones, just because you have higher chances of actually getting a teal item. There we go again. I mean, I think, not entirely sure, but I think if I don't leave that seed pod completely empty, it will not despawn. So somebody will just grab it and find the junk without the rep items and be disappointed.
This valley belongs to the Shagani and no one else.
These are flawless. Thank you, my friend. Balgiba laughs as he takes the tortoise shells from you. We shall pack up here and make haste to Ub Nishir. We are happy to help retake the stronghold and reclaim this land, our homes, from these orcs and these monsters from the demon pit. Balgiba has pledged his help in retaking Maurûsh. We'll see how it goes. Because I don't know. I'm inclined of doing some tasks because, as you have seen,
This valley belongs to the Shagani and no one else.
I'm in low on reputation. I would like to max out those factions, but just take a look at all the gold this is. I mean, like, this is a really good investment if you're farming for gold. Better, I would say, than the fighting mobs and gathering the regular trophy items, because they don't sell for that much. But I am 5, 7, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 27. Like what? 30 pieces of gold? Richer? I mean, that's not a bad use of time. I don't think.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
You're back. Have you spoken with Agazi and Balgiba? You tell Galâmka of how you helped them and that they both pledged their sword to his cause. My friend, this is good news you bring me. I am glad that you could help them and that they are so eager to retake our homes. We will need that fire in the battle to come. I will await their arrival here and get them sorted. There will be more to do when you can't spare the time. For now, I thank you again.
Good to see you, my friend.
This
Our
is not
preparations are nearly
over. I can't believe it. Really. Good to see you, my friend. Our preparations are nearly finished. There is another task I ask of you as we make ready here. I ask that you go into Maurûsh, surprising, and recover any battle plans that the Orcs may have. With your help, we have achieved much in weakening their forces, but we do not know what they plan to do with their stronghold during a battle. Return to me if you can discover anything about this. Alright. Small seed pot too close to 2 tortoises. So no, not worth it. At all. Now that I don't need to fight them for any quest, I'm not gonna be fighting them of my own free will, no. Not gonna happen. Battle plans. How many? 5? I dread that we need to find so little of them because that means they will most likely be found at set locations deep into the camp, and I don't want that. See how it goes. Gonna eat it. Oh, we just need to defeat orcs to get them? Oh, thank God. I don't think I have ever been happier for being wrong. Gonna eat this one too. Don't wanna attract the attention of any more orcs, although yeah, you can see 96 out of 100. This will be Orc 97. We're gonna complete this deed before we are done with the expansion for sure. But I don't need to actually farm them. I would love to get the deed done right now, but I think that can wait because we are not done with Maurûsh. I am sure of that.
Is there something you need?
You returned again from Maurûsh and with uplifting news, I hope. You give Galâmka the plans you recover from the Orc, which contain crude drawings of the area surrounding Maurûsh with marks in various locations. They all have these markings in similar locations. I believe I know of where these markings are. I will send scouts at once to see what they may be indicating for the Orcs. Return to me when you can. We may need your help again to deal with what we discover. Yeah, not surprising.
Good, you have arrived. The battle draws near. But there is one more task I ask of you.
My scouts have returned from the spots detailing the scraps you recover from the Orcs. They mark the locations of Orc outposts, and from what my scouts can gather, they are for scouting and calling for help if Maurûsh should come under a heavy attack. We must take them out before we can attempt to take the stronghold. Galâmka gestures to 3 locations on his map surrounding Maurûsh. These spots to the west, south and east are where the outposts stand. Go there and slay the Orcs so they cannot call for aid during our attack. Yep, that's what I thought. I think I have seen some of these locations already. Still in between 2 tortoises. I'm not gonna bother with those. Yep. We expected. Not surprising, just a little annoying at this point. Western outpost. I think it's that one over there. Across the river. We did find it a few episodes ago. Don't remember exactly how many. But I made sure to mark that location on my mind because of course we were gonna come back to it. And here we are. Reach the western outpost. And as I have said before, I think I'm gonna eat these paddles. I think I have already learned to deal with them. Awesome! We completed the deed, that's right. Orc Bane of Urashtar. Justice is now level 86. And we have the meta deed, of course. Slayer of Urashtar. 5 LOTRO points. Yeah, missing the good old days where completing an advanced deed will get you 10 LOTRO points. I guess it was too good to be true. Sustainable, at least. So there we go. The deed we just completed. The Orcs stood out Urashtar, quivering, shaking fear at the sound of your name, and they should. So now we need to complete Brigand. Yeah, the Brigands, yeah, remember. Jackals, Kergrims, Scorpion, Spider. I don't think we have found the spiders. No. Oh, that's gonna be... Yeah. Every region must have a terrible deed that comes in the last minute and that was added to the game for God knows what reason. So in this case, it's the spiders. Yes, I thought that's not gonna be marked on the map, but I think the southern outpost is this one? Yeah. Please stop. And thankfully, the eastern outpost is marked on the map. I mean, I think I had already found it as well. But I wasn't 100% sure, so thankfully we have that location marked. Yeah, I see it now. You can see the tents and the like. Oh, there are scorpions in here? That's gonna be bad. Oh, 2 of them even. Really? Please don't lag. Not when fighting scorpions. No, don't do that. Yeah, pray for me, Garliff, because at this rate... all of you die. There we go. I mean, I don't worry as much about the orcs because they really are not that tough, but the scorpions can be a pain. Are we done, Galâmka, please?
This valley belongs to the Shagani and no one else.
Have you dealt with the outposts? You tell Galâmka that you have successfully defeated the orcs in the outpost the scouts have found. Wondrous news. Again, I cannot thank you enough for all that you have done. Our preparations here are coming to an end and hope grows in the people. I ask that you join us in battle. We are ready to retake our home. We are ready to fight for Maurûsh.
The day has come. Today, we will retake our home.
We are as prepared as we can be for the fight ahead. I feel the determination in every one of our hearts. Some of us may not see tomorrow, but know that we will fight for our home, for what is ours. We fight to show these orcs that these are our lands and they will not drive us from them. Let us go now. Let us retake Maurûsh from the monsters who defile it. With me, my friends, into Maurûsh and into the fires of battle. An instance, thankfully, the day has come. Today, we will retake our home. We are as prepared as we can be for the fight ahead. I feel the determination in every one of our hearts. Some of us may not see tomorrow, but know that we all fight for our home, for what is ours. Yeah, I think it's the same. We fight to show these orcs that these are our lands and they will not drive us from them. Let us go now. Let us retake Maurûsh from the monsters who defile it. With me, my friends, into Maurûsh and into the fires of battle. Yeah. It loses its dramatic impact when you repeat it.
We go now through these tunnels to bring ruin to the orcs. Today, we fight as one to reclaim Maurûsh.
You enter the passage from Ub Nishir. The battle for Maurûsh has begun. The battle is underway. Orcs have found their way into the passage. They are coming. We must fight. Is it gonna be like Rafuz that had better DPS than us, maybe? Let us keep pushing forward. A little bit odd that there is no music. Something more bombastic, more heart pounding. Quickly, this way. The way into the stronghold is just ahead. Did he disappear? What? Oh, there he goes. You scared me there, Galâmka. Don't do that, please. Galâmka takes a moment to catch his breath. I did not expect the orcs to have overrun this passage. No matter, we must press on. This is the entrance into Maurûsh. Here is where we will take our stand. Are you ready, friend? As ready as we can be, I guess. Let us retake this place. Hopefully. I don't like it. Keep going. We must fight to the top. Yeah, if we're gonna fight to the top, let us at least fight them all. Will we get this high on the regular landscape version of the place? Over there, that must be their leader. We need to take him down. Wow. This guy is huge. He barely fits in the frame. But I figure if Rafuz could take a beating... Maybe Galâmka can? Hopefully. Without being stunned by this giant of an orc? Oh boy. It seems Galâmka cannot take the beating. Yeah, he definitely cannot take this guy out on his own. Enough of this. You cannot stand against me. I will waste no more time here. I leave you to die in your futile efforts to take this stronghold. Is it gonna be like the raid boss, maybe? It looks huge. Or maybe, well, not the raid boss, but a raid boss. Raktakul is gone and we cannot win this fight. We must keep back to the mountain passage. Run! Escape from Maurûsh and the Orcs. So yeah, I guess we couldn't retake the city. It is, as Gandalf said, this foe is too big for us. We really shouldn't have done this. Makes sense that after everything Gandalf said, we couldn't retake Maurûsh. It would have undermined everything he said, and Gandalf, of course, is more a trusted source than Galâmka of everybody else. And I think it's just a guess, but I think it would have also been not impossible, but maybe quite challenging to have two different locations that could work as the hub for the region. Like, if you retake Maurûsh, then everyone from Ub Nishir moves there and this place becomes deserted, but then looking for the NPCs over there, and it could have created a lot of phasing issues, I believe.
What say you, traveler?
Galâmka takes a moment before looking up at you to speak. Maurûsh is lost. Galâmka pauses again. There was such hope after all we had done, after all you had helped us to achieve. We fought our hardest, but it was all for nothing. None of us expected that monster to be there. He must be one of them who came from the demon pits. I did not expect them to have such power. We may have lost this fight, but Maurûsh is still our home. We must take our time to heal and recover, but this is not the end of our struggle. Thank you for standing with us, Beriathan. At the very least, thanks to you, those of us here still remain to fight another day, and will continue to fight until our final breath. So, again, we already have, as you can see here, we already have the medium armor, and we compare that to this one that we can get in here, which again is a tanky one, so we really don't need a tanky one. What I don't remember is if we have if we had already gotten another version of this armor. I don't think we had, and again I am partial to the light armor more, so I'm gonna take the light armor. And with that, we have finally completed that quest line regarding Maurûsh. And I think we are finally ready to look for the falls. And if I'm reading this map correctly, we need to go from the west. Let's see if we can make our way there before the end of today's episode. This whole Maurûsh deal was way longer than I expected. On one hand, it does make sense it would be this long because, again, this was set up as an impossible fight. So, it makes sense that the game really made us fight for it, because it wasn't easy. On the other hand, as I said on the previous episode, considering this was such a big fight. I think it would have made a little bit more sense if we had launched one big attack instead of trying to launch several smaller attacks. Especially when we were acting on the reports from the scouts. Like, why would we follow one report, then regroup, then do the other and do the other? I think at least that initial portion would have worked better if we had, like, collect the supplies, but also scout the doors and also gather the weapons, and maybe have us do something else around Maurûsh. But yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me that we had to go back to that place so many times. Anyway, we are done with it now, so we just need to find Edâkhi near the falls. We'll see what we need to do over there. We will most likely spend most of the next episode doing just that. And it seems we are approaching the end of the expansion. For about 35 episodes. So maybe a little bit shorter than previous expansions, but still sizable enough. And again, having only 4 regions, but 4 extra packed regions helped compensate the size of the map. I mean, it's not a small map per se. But yeah, maybe a little bit smaller than previous maps. Now this, I mean, it's like a dead end here on the map that doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Most likely, I don't know, an enemy den that we'll need to clear as part of the quests on the new area we're headed to. But it could also be just blank space. It could also be something left for the players to explore. Ah no! Look! Ah, that's gonna be the den of spiders that we also mentioned earlier, that every region has a deed that comes way out of nowhere and requires you to do a lot of grinding to complete, because it's just one little area on the map that will have the enemies that you need. So there we go, that's where the spiders are. Yeah, there we go. Oh, really? We have discovered Shengarash. So what do we have here? Found the expedition camp.
Good day.
So that's all the camps in Ub Nishir. Urashtar, sorry. I think I'm gonna grab the milestone just in case. have Edâkhi.
What say you, traveler?
And who are you, Warden? Edâkhi looks at you and stands ready to fight, unsure if you are a friend or foe as you explain that Kiga sent you. Ah, dear Kiga, I am glad you found me. Please return to Ub Nishir and tell her that I am safe. The Falls of Ilûritu are truly wondrous and I wish to learn more of its secrets. As Kiga told you, we are searching for Enârshan, the river-maiden who is said to be here. I am only finishing what I can, and I will return when the roads are safe.
Greetings, adventurer. What brings you to the Falls of Ilûritu?
Ilûritu, oh boy. I am messing this up with all the accent marks. I am here to recover research from my expedition group that we had to leave behind when we fled from the Orcs. We are searching for signs of Enârshan, the Idami or river-maiden as you may say, who is said to dwell within the Ilûritu waterfall. Many men and women have perished seeking her. They are said to be drawn by her song and vanished somewhere within the falls. I wish to finish what search I can while I am here, and I would be very grateful for your help if you can spare the time. Would you travel to the falls to the northwest and see if you can discover any signs of Enârshan? I will remain here and scour our notes for anything of use. To the northeast, I would say. Anyway, yeah, that's where we're headed next, but that will have to wait until the next one. For the time being, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Garlic is saying goodbye as well. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.